Boy, everybody's got an attitude around here lately, man. Let's just fucking let's get it going. I'm getting the hi-hat all over the place. I get here and you remember yesterday, the first 48 minutes of the show were not recorded. Flippin', the technician, and Dan, the producer, are sitting here bragging about their work ethic, and the show's not being recorded. 48 minutes. And I go down to the Rite Aid to get some cigarettes. I come back up. Filato's not here. Chris Cotton's here, but he's not eating a sandwich. So I know something's wrong. Gino is sitting there, not talking about his picks or the Chargers. I'm like, something's afoot. And then what does fucking Flippin' give me? He gives me the Robert Duvall, Godfather 1, when the Don Noncolone comes down from his room in his bathrobe after being shot, wondering what happened. And of course, Brando knows what's going on, and I knew what was going on, but I had to ask. So I said to Flippin', I said, I see Dan Filato downstairs buying Privalone. I see Chris Cotton sitting here not eating. I see Gino Bisconte sitting here not jealous of everyone around him. I think you should tell your host what everybody else seems to know. And Flippin' said, I didn't tell your mother anything, you know that. I go, yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I said, but I'd like you to tell me. But he goes, well, I was about to come up and tell you. I said, but you needed a gluten-free muffin first. Right. So tell me. We put in the wrong SIM card, Art. The entire first 48 minutes of the show was not recorded. And I slumped. I was like, well. I said, I want no re-recording done. I want you to call all the technicians in my life, my business manager, my agent, my lawyer. I want you to set a meet with all these people. This technical issue stops now. And then I very calmly got up and I said, call Ed in Chicago.
Ed Silla.
Call Ed Silla in Chicago. We need him now. That's what happened. A direct parallel to that scene. And did I cry? Did I quit? No. I calmly brushed my hair, did a squat thrust or two, lit a Marlboro Red long, sat down, gave Flippin' one because, by the way, part of the reason I went down there was to get him cigarettes. And nowadays, that ain't no easy task. I bought him a $19 pack of Marlboro Red longs. He lit one too. I gave him permission. We got a crane and got Chris Cotton off the couch, put him in the chair. Gino Bisconte got up for 5 seconds, got over the bitterness of not being able to host at the Comedy Cellar, sat down, and we did a fantastic show. One of our best, because I pointed out, coming from the Howard Stern School of Radio, the honest truth, the compelling truth. I pointed out what happened. I said, I'm not bullshitting my audience. I'm not bullshitting Rick from L.A. I'm not bullshitting Johan. I'm not bullshitting Mr. Morris. I'm not bullshitting the black kid from Detroit. I'm not
Gerald
bullshitting the black kid from Detroit who's getting a open mic set ready for Lansing, Michigan right now at the Pistons Putt. I'm not bullshitting Bill Lambier's fan club that are all big listeners. I'm not bullshitting my mother and sister and one of my cousins. The rest don't pay. The rest, quite frankly, want me to pay. It's been a big contention at some of the holidays. I'm going to do this show, and I'm going to do it properly. I'm going to do a podcast for you and the fans because they're growing. There's a stink coming out of Hoboken, pal. And it ain't for the first time the docks, fish coming over from Nicaragua or Morocco. The banana boats haven't gone bad. No, that stench coming from North Hoboken, my friend, is the heat on the Artie Quitter Podcast.